Hey there, what's up? My name is Robyn Tanner, and welcome back to the Daily Fight. Today, I actually want to talk to you about something that happened in our household a couple weeks ago with one of our teenagers who got their first job, and by the second day, they quit. And I endorse this. I fully, wholeheartedly endorse this, which is kind of crazy because one of my mottos is never give up. One of my mottos is keep going, is keep fighting. But you've got to know when to stop. You actually have to know and learn when to quit the thing that you don't want to do. And as soon as you know that you don't want to do this, that's when you quit. That's when you push the button. Now, I've been coaching for 26 years. In the past 9 years, I've owned my own business, and I have helped a lot of people quit settling, quit second guessing, quit their jobs, quit relationships, quit suffering, quit being silent, quit a lot of things. And I like that. Now, I've been told by a lot of mentors and coaches that I shouldn't focus on the quit part and the pain part and the problem part. But let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there that are in pain, that are living lives they don't want to live. And I was there. And I know what it's like to recreate and rebuild yourself. And if we are doing this at 40 and 45 and 50 and 55, why do we not teach our children at 16 years old to stop it now? That when you've decided that this is not for me, instead of shunning them and shaming them that like you need to suffer and you need to, and I get it, I'm all about hard work. So let me put some context behind it because I know this is going to be a controversial subject, which is awesome. I think we need more of these. Now, I grew up where we are not lazy. We are hard workers. I started working at 15. I worked at Publix. I did that for several years. I worked 3 jobs in college. I lived on my own. I never had roommates. Like I take a lot of pride in what a hard worker I was that I did it. You know, we were raised this way. And we're living in a different time, but really that just comes to the parents and what we're allowing and what we're not allowing our kids to do. But my point behind this is, first of all, the context is not my kid, so not my parenting. 2, he did not have to have a job. This was something that he wanted to do. He wasn't under pressure. He didn't need to do it. It wasn't a requirement. He's a good kid, gets straight A's, like works out at the gym. I mean, just good overall kid. This was just something that he wanted to do. So he went out and he went through 4 different interviews. And he got the job, which was amazing because this is a shy, quiet kid. So the fact that he put himself out there, he had the courage to go do it 4 different times, finally get hired. And after the first day, and of course we knew that this was the wrong job. This was not the right atmosphere. We were trying to redirect. But this is where you got to let your kids go. You got to let them go and make their own decisions and their own choices and their own mistakes. And that's hard to do as a parent. But here's the thing. Day 1, didn't like it at all. Day 2, still didn't like it, didn't like anything about it, knew it wasn't for him and was ready to quit. And my initial instinct was quit right now on so many different levels. Because if we can teach them then, if we can teach them at 16 years old how to start making decisions and executing them quickly instead of waiting and enduring, and then you end up 45 years old in a job that you hate and you don't like and is sucking the life out of you, what are we teaching them? If not to execute those decisions quickly. And here's the thing. Don't you ever go anywhere and you're like, dude, that person hates their job. Like they're miserable, right? They're not doing future you. They're not doing the dream. They gave up a long time ago and now they're suffering in it. And if they're in the customer service industry, the customer suffers and then the company suffers and the manager suffers, or there's a lot of turnover in it, right? Like if somebody's doing a job that they don't like, there is somebody waiting. There is somebody waiting to take that job. There's somebody who will do it happily, who will do it better, who will do it with energy and positivity and a giving heart, and that actually wants to be there. Or there's somebody that needs to be there, that needs to support their family, that needs, the job, that needs 2 or 3 jobs, that has to be there. So he didn't have to be there. He didn't have to have the job. And by him staying, if he kept showing up, not saying that he would have done this, but let's just hypothetically, bad attitude, bad energy, taking a job from somebody else that could have it, need it, want it, and do a better job. And the manager is taking their time to train this person and try to raise them up. But if you are like walled off and have already made up your mind that like, I don't want to do this anymore, and you're showing up every day to a job or a relationship or a place that you hate, that is sucking the life out of you, quit. Why are you not quitting? And I get like the backside of that is, oh, but I have to make money and I have to pay the bills. Yes, I get that. I hear you loud and clear. But there are other things out there that you can be doing. And yes, you are in control of how you show up and the energy put out there. So you can go and you can fake it. But if it is contributing to the decline of your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical well being, quit. Find another job. Start putting the effort in, the resumes in, the action in. You can only pray about it for so long before you take action. But my point being with this entire story is that we should be raising people up to make decisions effectively, decisively, and quickly based on this is not what I want to do. And granted, it's his first jobs, right? So, like, how can he compare it? He doesn't know, but now he has a standard and now he knows. And the cool thing is the lesson that he learned is he went through 4 interviews. So now he knows what to expect in the next interview. He knows what he would not like to do. So he's definitely got a no list of these things. I'm not going to go apply for these jobs. So I'm not going to waste any more other employers' time or energy or attention. He had to pay a little bit for the uniform. So he paid a little bit of a price. But the cool price was that he actually was able to make a confident and a courageous decision to go in there and quit and honor that with respect. Now, I'll tell you on the back end, kids these days, we do everything by text, and he wanted to quit by text. That was where we drew the line. This is where we learn to be respectful. This is where we learn to be a woman or a man. This is where we learn to grow up, that you have got to go in and you have to do face to face. And so many times you guys don't want to do face to face. You're hiding behind your phone. You're hiding behind text. You're hiding behind social media. And you actually have to go and woman up or man up and have a face to face hard conversation, a crucial conversation to get to the other side of the thing that you want or to release the thing that you don't want. But building up that courage to do that, to go through the interview process, then go, oh shit, this is not what I want to do. This is not for me, not waste anybody else's time. And then to walk in there and, respectfully resign from it ahead of the game. And then to know on the back end, I don't want to do that. Now you know better for next time. You're not taking somebody else's place that could do the job better or needs the money for the job. You get where I'm going with this? And I think it's important that we raise up our kids and our teenagers to do this because otherwise, I'm helping people right now quit lives they don't want to do anymore, which is awesome and great because I love doing it. It's like a second chance. And me coming back from almost dying, like I believe in second chances and you don't have to almost die. You don't have to have mortality motivation or you don't have to go through a major life trauma to get a second chance. Sometimes all you got to do is quit. You just have to say no. You have to just decide that this is not for me and that's okay. It doesn't mean you're a quitter. It means that you know what you want and what you don't want and you got enough honor with yourself to go in and take action to move forward in your life. And I think teaching a teenager that is huge. I think that's amazing. And I was really proud of him. I was proud of the way that all of the parents involved have handled it. And now it's up to him for the next time to go, maybe hopefully make faster and quicker decisions. Now he's been through the process. And the cool thing is that after you've been through a process of like that, of the unknown and the anticipation and the uneasiness of it all, because it's scary as an adult to quit something. It's scary as an adult to have a hard conversation. It's scary to walk into your boss and say, hey, I would like a raise, or this is the value that I bring to the table. It's scary to go to your spouse and say, hey, I'm unhappy, or this is bothering me, or I need your help with this. It's scary to put it all out there. You don't know if you're going to get rejected or abandoned or judged or yelled at or left behind. You don't know. But the cool thing is that again, the not knowing's got to be worse. The being in the wrong place, in the wrong job, using up your energy and the gift that you have. God, that's a beat down on your life if you let that go to waste. And let's start it with our kids now. So that's what I want to bring you about. Like, it's not quitting when you're honoring who you are and you're being authentic to that. Now, go ahead and take what you want from this. But if you're in a place in your life where you know that your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, your physical health, peace, you know, joy, happiness, like just integrity and respect with yourself is being beat down because you're in a place where you know you no longer belong, you've outgrown it, that it's not healthy for you anymore, that it is okay to stop and to move forward. And sometimes that means quitting the thing that you're in, no matter how far along you're invested. And I'm not saying it doesn't take gold balls. It takes gold balls. I've done it multiple times in my business. I think I'm on number 7. And it's scary every single time, but every single time you level up, every single time who you are becomes stronger and braver and bolder and more authentic. And then the fear is like this. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's the cool thing to witness. And I think that's an important lesson that we should start teaching at a younger age. This is the Daily Fight. Please let me know. Write your questions in your comments below. Let me know if this helps you, if this speaks to you. Please share it with your friends and your family and the world. And let's grow this community of badass people on the rise fighting for their future self. My name is ROBYN Tanner, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.